Well, folks, the fallout from Donald Trump's decision to embrace the COVID-19 vaccines continues. And it continued all throughout the Christmas weekend. Apparently, it was all they could talk about over at Infowars. Alex Jones had to come out and deliver what he called an emergency Christmas message, where he said that Trump is either stupid or evil. And I'd like to go on the record as saying I believe it's a combination of both. But then on Sunday, another Infowars host by the name of Owen Schroer actually suggested that maybe it's time to move on from Trump. Maybe he's not their guy in 2024, all because of the vaccine issue. So who could it be then? If it ain't going to be Trump because, he got the vaccine and tells people to get the vaccine, who's the person? Well, the answer was right there on the tip of Schroer's tongue. Ron DeSantis, the Republican Trump-like governor of Florida. Here's what Schroer said. We're considering what the political future for the America First Great Awakening Trump movement is. Is it Donald Trump, or do statements like this overwhelm us and leave a bad taste in our mouth that we don't want to support him anymore? So who would there be? Which is the ultimate question. Well, Ron DeSantis is obviously emerging as a potential frontrunner, and in many polls is actually ahead of Donald Trump. Not an inaccurate statement, although, well, maybe it is, because many polls, if you mean one poll, yeah. There was the one poll, and then the rest of them, they were right there neck and neck. Trump was always a little bit ahead. But of course, when you take Trump out of the equation, yes, Ron DeSantis is at the top of all of those polls. So, is that who the guy is going to be? I just don't see it happening. Oh, do I think Ron DeSantis wants to run for president? Hell yeah. Do I think he will eventually run for president? Double hell yeah. Do I think the guy has any chance in hell of becoming the Republican nominee? Hell no. And here's why. Ron DeSantis can't pass the muster, right? Ron DeSantis cannot stand for criticism. He doesn't have Trump's ability to deflect and insult when somebody criticizes him, like we saw on the 2015 Republican debate stage. It was truly remarkable. Every attack they tried to land against him, he would take it, flip it, rewash it, and throw it back on them, and they didn't know what to do. It's total lies, total BS, but you couldn't fight it. I think Ron DeSantis is more of a Marco Rubio. I do think he's very dumb in terms of being able to speak to the public. He's very good when he's rehearsed, just like Marco Rubio. But when you have to think on your feet, when you have to go out there and say things extemporaneously and deal with criticism coming at you from your own party, Ron DeSantis cannot do it. So I think watching him run for president would be fascinating, because I think he would fall so hard, so fast, just like poor little Marco Rubio, and then be relegated to the has-been pile of the Republican Party. But I'm more interested in what happens right now with Republicans, or conservatives, or conspiracy, whatever the hell they want to call themselves, pushing the idea that, Trump's a pro-vaxxer, so now we got to go with somebody else. How about Ron DeSantis? You understand the rift that is going to cause within that conservative movement? Because there's already plenty of, even the conspiracy anti-vaxxers trying to downplay what Donald Trump has done, trying to write it off and be like, oh, no, Trump, there's a reason, he's doing this. And we'll find out. Oh, he's playing the long game. Versus the others who say, nope, guy's lost it. I hate him. I'm done with him forever. We'll see what happens. But if they continue to push Ron DeSantis and abandon Donald Trump, it is going to cause all hell to break loose in the Republican Party. And I got to tell you, I am absolutely here for it.